Hi, yes, so Robson Laidler is a traditional accountancy firm based primarily in Newcastle. We've got offices in Chester Street as well. We've got about 80 staff all in, a couple of thousand clients. I think GoProposal's main benefit to us is that it's given us a system for helping us to deliver the services that clients are looking for. Before that, we would make a presumption about what we think they want, but wouldn't actually ask them sometimes, whereas now we've got a system for ensuring that we ask the right questions so the client can get all of their problems solved. One of the initial barriers we had when first looking at GoProposal is when you start to pull an example together and you start to run your own testing internally, often the pricing that you get at the end of a proposal is often much higher than what the client is paying at the moment. And we kind of looked at ourselves, shook our heads and thought clients are never going to pay this much more money than they are now. And it's only once you start to realise that it's not like you're charging more for the same things, you're actually doing things different, you're offering a different type of service. And clients like that, they like the fact that you're doing something different, you're standing out. And it's only then when you start to explain what it is you're going to do and how you're going to do it that clients actually surprise you. And they do want that. We've got many examples of clients who have approached us in the past and said, we're going round the road, down the corner, we're going to see somebody else. We ask them why. We didn't always ask them why, we now ask them why. And surprisingly, they are leaving for services that we can offer. We've just never told them about it. So GoProposal gives you a nice structured system to make sure the clients know what you can do. And you find that you're not pushing services on them, it's just that you've never told them you can even do these things and never explained the benefit. On the flip side of that, we had a client that we quoted for 18 months ago. We quoted for just year-end accounts because they said, we want accounts. We didn't get that job. We actually met up with our client again quite recently. We spoke to the client. We went through the process again, but this time we used GoProposal. And we actually came up with a fee which is probably about 4 times the amount, not because we were charging more for the same work, but the client actually wanted a hell of a lot more. And the reason they didn't buy just accounts is because they didn't see any real value in just accounts. So they've actually signed up that we're now helping them with management accounts, we've trained their internal bookkeeping, we're helping them with the VAT returns and helping them to measure the things that are important to their business. So we probably could have had that client a year earlier and had those additional services in place had we just asked the right questions at the time.
The ability and the confidence when sitting down in front of clients, you know exactly what you offer and what it is that they're going to get from it. Whereas beforehand, it would be pretty much, we can do this, I think. Whereas now it's like, yes, we can do this and we can deliver.
And more importantly, here is the price. This is the price. We're not going to try and guess. You'll get the same price as any other person who asked us for that service. For me, the best thing about GoProposal, the thing that's got me the most excited about it, is the fact that I can look at people like Nick, who historically we've not included in these discussions with clients or targets or prospects. And what we've actually done now is we're upskilling our staff to help us run a better business. And the good thing is, as these guys upskill, the people below them can upskill, and we can actually get to the point where nobody in the firm is doing mundane work. We're all actually able to stretch our talents and learn new things all along.